So an influencer was banned from boarding her flight in Brazil after showing up at the airport in just a bikini. Temperatures in the UK finally set to soar. Is it OK for you to wear your beachwear anywhere away from the pool or the beach, like when you're checking in for a flight?
We're joined by former X Factor star Chico, who often has his shirt off in public, I'm told.
Not today,
No, not today.
Well, the day's young.
Not yet. Broadcaster Afua Hagan, who says that people should be more respectful when they're out and about. Yes. Now, this particular influencer says she was on her way to some event where you dress up as a character from an anime show on Netflix or something. So apparently she had no time to put a T-shirt on over the top.
Really?
Poor girl.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly...
Have you ever been late for anything that meant you had to dress like that?
No. And if I was, I'd be in prison by now, because I can never go out looking like that. Listen, she was just doing that for clicks and likes. We know that. And I think that, you know, you just need to have a bit of decorum when you're out in public. I wouldn't like to be in Sainsbury's and someone's next to me dressed like that. I'm just trying to get some milk, some eggs, some cheese.
Chico, have you ever gone into Sainsbury's with top off?
I have, actually. But the thing is, I do my Hoobref retreats in Portugal, Croatia, Bali and all of that. So it's island living. So I'm used to wearing a sarong, a hat and just walking topless. So, you know, what's wrong with that, right? But the thing is for me, it's all about the place. You've got to respect certain establishments, because if you're going in, you don't want to be sweating all over the vegetable department, right? I'm all good for that. But I think people got to get it into perspective, you know, especially the summer that we've had. If you've got a hot day and you want to go out and you want to take your top off and be respectful in front of, you know, families and people, I think you should do it.
So do you think we're a bit uptight here in the UK?
Man, we're so uptight. We don't know what's right. And now this is a fight. So I think you should just let it all hang out, and especially... And put it this way, tell your viewers, would you be offended if you saw that?
It's Chico time.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm 52 years young and not a day over fabulous, so I think you should let it hang out.
Afua, is that offensive?
Listen, it was fine for Chico to do it, but if I did that, everybody would switch off the television immediately. I agree with you.
Why?
They wouldn't.
But why? Because this is, you see, this is the thing for me. You see, the body, you don't have to have a six-pack to be beautiful, you know that, right? And I think it's about being your authentic self and being happy within your skin, because that beauty comes from within. And, you know, and just look at your smile. And if you carry that with you, and I think we should have this body positivity and let us not worry about how people look.
So you think it's empowering that she turned up dressed like that to check into a flight?
No, I think that was a publicity stunt myself. That's a different story. But, you know, I've sat next to a lot worse. You know? And, sorry, carry on.
I think that, you know, especially walking around like the UK, I mean, I get what you mean about Bali, you're in a sunshine destination, but I think if you're just walking down the street, you know, doing the school run or going into the supermarket, just doing everyday stuff, I don't think there's any need to be wearing beachwear, you know, cover up. You know, sometimes it can be a bit weird when you're, you know, literally in the shop just trying to buy your lunch and someone's there with their top off. What is happening? And the thing is, in nicest possible way, not everybody looks like you, Chico.
Well,
you did it.
I appreciate that and take that as a compliment. But what I'm trying to say is we don't get many hot days in here.
We don't.
We don't live next to a beach. So if you're hot and you're bothered, that's your problem. I'm going to take my top off, and as long as I'm being respectful and I'm not being vulgar, because you can be classy.
Yes, but somebody might think it's vulgar, mightn't they?
Huh?
And they might think it's a bit vulgar. You know, in Sorrento, Italy, where you think they'd all be loose and lovely, the mayor there will fine you £425 if you go into the town wearing your beachwear. I found that extraordinary.
I'd like to see what it looks like.
This is the thing.
What,
if you've got like nice cafes and restaurants and people are going for their dinner and lunch and someone's sitting next to you in a pair of Speedos at lunch.
No, that's...
It's a bit much.
Yeah.
It can be a bit
I think there is a
vulgar.
dress code for everything, and you should respect people's establishment wherever they are. But if you're in a place where you can, let us not be judged by allowing ourselves to enjoy a bit of sunshine.
Well, look, we've enjoyed having you both on today, clothed or even a little sneaky peek as well.
Well, 52 years young.
Always.
Hoobref.com. Come and check us out on one of our retreats.